Hello, my name is Kimberly Enebo, and I'm so excited to be able to share my 25 years with Junior Achievement. I got started at Avera at the request of my Vice President of Human Resources, who was looking for volunteers. She was super involved with Junior Achievement, and she really shared her enthusiasm with the employees at Avera. I have been able to really get behind the mission of making sure that the students are engaged and enthusiastic about continuing their education. I have been fortunate to be able to have my son in my classroom for 5 probably years out of the 25. And just this year, my first grade classroom teacher, Mrs. Whip, who is at Annie Sullivan, her and I celebrated 10 years together. So I want to say thank you to Junior Achievement for making this possible, for the success for all of the students out there. And it's just my privilege and pleasure to be a part of it.
Yeah, I got into JA a long time ago, earlier in my career when I was actually over at Citibank, and my boss approached me and said, I need you to go teach a class. And my vision of Junior Achievement was much different than where we are today. It wasn't offered where I grew up on a regular basis throughout your grade school, middle school, and finally in high school you were exposed to it, but it was an elective and not everybody chose. So that was my beginning, and from that point on, when I learned that there was much more structure to it, JA provides all the materials, it made it that much more comfortable for me to go on beyond that first year, more or less being asked rather than volunteer, and I've enjoyed it ever since. Some of my memories, I started at the high school level, but I gotta admit, recently, probably the last 15 years at the grade school level, they've been extremely rewarding, only because I think the kids truly value your existence there versus...
Hey Junior Achievement fans, this is Kim Beener. I really can't believe I've been a volunteer for Junior Achievement for 25 years. It really is a highlight of my year to get to go to the classrooms and see the students. It's just hard to even put into words and explain it. I've learned over the years that you have to give the kids the time, which is really why we volunteer in the classroom. They always have stories and they just want to know you and want to be your friend. And I've learned, just let them talk. Let them tell you their stories. We always get through the lessons. Junior Achievement has a great program, no matter which level. Way back when, I started in kindergarten, and I kind of followed my kids up as they progressed through elementary school. And then now I've been stuck in 5th grade for the last probably 15 years, and I just love it. It really doesn't matter which age group I'm dealing with. All the students want to be helpful and talk to you and tell you a story. And anymore in this day and age, I think that's just great. Any extra role model students can have.
Hi, my name is Lori Smith, and I just completed 25 years volunteering for Junior Achievement. The first 2 years I spent volunteering in a 4th grade classroom, and then I was placed with Mrs. Kappeman, where I volunteered in her classroom for the last 23 years, following her to 3 different schools, Jefferson, Cleveland, and Laura Wilder, and 2 different grade levels, 2nd grade and kindergarten. Junior Achievement is a short-term commitment, only 5 sessions, with great impact that you make on those kids in just that short time. In kindergarten Junior Achievement, we teach them about my community, so we teach them about goods versus services, what is a want versus what is a need. And I look forward to continuing volunteering in Mrs. Kappeman's classroom for years to come. Thank you.
Hey everybody, my name is Kim Hefner. I am a Junior Achievement veteran of 25 years this year, and I can tell you it's been an absolute pleasure to work with the staff and work with all these wonderful students over the last 25 years. But I can tell you when we started, they gave us a big bag and a bunch of pieces of paper and told us to go teach, and it was easy peasy for somebody like me. And now this past year, they gave me a very small packet of information and said, it's all online and we're going digital, and I panicked but made it through. So thanks to the staff of JA for helping me, an old lady, to make it through this experience. Probably the most memorable experience is when Junior Achievement asked me to help pilot the program for the 6th grade JA in a day. And I went over to Axtell Park Middle School to help kick off that program. And I had been in this classroom, it was a science classroom, had been in there for a couple of hours, and we decided to take a break. And one of the kids said to me, "Miss Hefner, I have to show you what we're working on in science." And we went over to what I thought was an aquarium, and he pulled the blanket off, and there was the biggest snake in there, and I jumped and I screamed bloody murder, and I ran to the other side of the classroom while all of these kids sat and laughed at me. And I just want to tell anybody that is considering teaching in Junior Achievement that it's a wonderful opportunity. You meet lifelong friends in the teachers, the staff of JA, and I can tell you that I have had contact with a couple of hundred kids over the years, and the kids are all why we do this, and it made it all worthwhile to be a Junior Achievement volunteer.
Hi, my name is Tom Bosch with Avera, and it has been my distinct privilege to be involved with Junior Achievement of South Dakota for 25 years in the classroom. I still can't believe that it's been 25 years. It goes by so fast. Actually, my time with Junior Achievement started a few years before that in Kansas City. My brother Jeff, my older brother Jeff, who spent 33 years of his professional career with Junior Achievement and actually passed away 5 years ago, Jeff got me involved and said, "Hey, Tom, you got to get in the classroom." So that journey started and it continues today. I think it's a wonderful way in order to honor my brother Jeff and his memory to continue to be involved in the classroom. I've done a few different types of classes. The ethics come to mind, but my favorite class to teach in the JA is the 2nd grade class. These kids are kind of fun. They're little people with big minds, and it's just awesome how they are just sponges. They love having you there. I think the most important part of Junior Achievement in the classroom is demonstrating to these young people how important it is, and how important, I guess I should say, they are in our lives, and how important it is to demonstrate to them what it is to be a volunteer, to commit time, to express that they are critical to our success as a community. And I think that just lays a wonderful foundation to be able to do that through Junior Achievement. I also feel that demonstrating to them the importance to learn and to continue to learn is so very important. I'm appreciative of Kayla and the entire JA team. My brother, actually, Jeff, when he started his career with JA, was in Sioux Falls. They had a staff of 2 of them. So to see how JA has grown, I love the curriculum, the constant changing, going into the digital mode, I think just helps these young people stay more engaged. So I appreciate them. I appreciate my fellow volunteers that I'm blessed to work alongside.